Cash! Cash! Cash for your flesh! Too much flesh? Not enough cash? Call 1-800-CASH-FLESH! Fingers, eyes, even minusculous giblets. It's not sexual, but we will buy your dick! Just take the money. Don't worry about why we need your flesh. Ever visit Edinburgh? I don't know how it's pronounced.
Edinburgh.
Beautiful city, no matter what time of year you go. The castle that sits at the center of the city is awe-inspiring, looking down on the surrounding area from the mount. It is here that we find the flesh market, close. It looks like any other dark, dingy alley, complete with used needles like the cherry on top. It sits amongst the shops and tourist traps, relatively non-threatening. The name has been justified through some who point out that flesh markets were a local term for butchers, and through others who suggest it is a hangout of women of the first vocation. But no one comes to Scotland for the food or the red light districts. There is a market on the close, but flesh is not the product, it's the currency. Business hours are dusk until dawn. The entrance fee is 1 mouthful of your own blood. Prepare a glass and progress down the alley. As you get halfway down, swig from the glass and spit it against the wall. The blood will bubble and spread across the wall, coagulating into a hardened scab. This will then start to flake and scatter. A rather anticlimactic door will be revealed beneath. Stepping through is disorientating. Logic will tell you that you're stepping into a building. The space you step into has no walls, only darkness shrouding the edges. It is at the penumbra that a number of stalls are set up, run by individuals who look like market traders from across the globe, from Arabian merchants to Cockney grocers to New York street con men. I think they might have gotten an NFT guy recently too.
I blew my life savings on this crap. Somebody help me.
All of their clothes are stained with blood and viscera. The faces of these merchants look uncanny, as if almost human, but not exactly. Nothing you can put your finger on. And I wouldn't recommend touching them anyways. These figures will entice you to come speak with them, and will gesture to numerous signs around their stalls regarding sales they are currently having. Upon approaching one of the stalls, they will pressure you to make a deal with them.
Ah, hello, my funny eyeball friend. You want to live forever, yes? For just one kidney, you can afford the orb of immortality. You watch your friends die, but hey, at least you'll still be alive.
No, come to me. Best eternal life in world. Usually charge all genital, but for you I give good price. 1 testicle. You certainly are welcome to do so, and the products available are certainly worth consideration. Starting at the cheap end of the spectrum, 1 breath. A lungful of air will net you knowledge of the weather for the next day. Pretty fucking stupid now that we have weather apps, but when Rain decided if you could eat, pretty important. Taking this offer will result in the seller reaching out with his hand flattened, then quickly grasping it into a fist. The air will literally be stolen from your lungs, and cause a few moments of gasping as you catch your breath. Are you attached to your fingers? Yes, I know you are literally smart-ass, but how attached emotionally? Could you do without your little finger? This sale will provide you instant forgiveness from any one person you desire for any wrongs you may have encroached upon them. Agreeing to this one will cause the trader to grin and shout, "1 Yupitsume special, coming right up." They will lunge forward and grab your wrist, pinning it to the table. Don't resist. No one likes a tough sell. A flash of steel and you will be minus 1 digit. Remember, you can only pay twice. Make no mistake, it will hurt. There will probably be a lot of blood, and if you don't take care of the wound, it may even get infected. They're cutting off your finger, idiot. It has consequences. As the price goes up, you may want to consider taking precautions regarding what you trade. Some of the trades may seem familiar from the stories of history. This is the influence the market has had on our culture, leeching in over the centuries. A pound of flesh will make it impossible for the next person you make a trade with to go back on the deal, especially useful if you don't trust the company you keep. Even usefulier if you have trust issues. It has no use within the market, as all of the traders here are trustworthy, and will honor a purchase to the letter and spirit. Just trust me, I wouldn't lie to you. How about one of your eyes? Depth perception is overrated anyway. Offering one of them up will allow you to converse with our avian friends. You will be able to call down birds from the trees, and they will be able to answer any questions you may have. It is advisable that you avoid ravens. They have their own agenda, and it is not in your best interests. I don't know why they think talking to birds is really useful. All they ever want to talk about is like worms, seeds, and shitting on SUVs.
What a load of slanderous bullshit.
In this strange little world of ours, the market is hardly the strangest. Artifacts and incantations exist that can allow the body to continue to function long past the point at which mortal coils would be shuffled from. One or two can be picked up here, but few are willing to live without their sexual organs. It seems that eternity is a bit colder without the ability to get your rocks off. To be honest, if I couldn't come, I don't know if I'd want to be around for another 20 minutes, much less eternity. At this point, the prices would become a little more vital. What would you take for your stomach? In this deal, it would merit you the ability to understand the desires of anyone you talk to. Whilst you converse with them, your mind will be filled with the images of that which they covet most. This would provide a significant advantage to any budding salesman, and the deal has been taken up by several of the stall holders themselves. Some may argue that such a gift would be more poetically suited to the heart. That vascular muscle, however, is part of an altogether different deal. By bartering with your heart, you can guarantee the happiness of any individual for the rest of their life, however long that may be. Even if everyone they love dies and the world ends, they'll still be happy about it for some fucked up reason. The removal of these types of organs can be significantly painful, but the dealers will allow you a moment to prepare yourself. One practiced swipe later, and they will be digging into your tissues. They have unnerving accuracy and a level of cleanliness that rivals any surgeon. I mean, mine left a watch in me last time is not much competition. Now, it is acknowledged in some places that once the deal has been sealed, a buyer may have second thoughts and may want to back out. This is not one of those places. No refunds, buddy. Whilst most of the body can be put on the table, there are limitations. The fact of the matter is, the brain is the seat of sentience, and cannot be fully placed in. I say fully. There was one individual who offered to lobotomize the part of the brain that holds memory as part of a deal. The problem is, he cannot remember what it is he received in return. Do not attempt to purchase anything in the market with organs of another. Every figure in the market will stop and stare at you. The one you attempted to defraud will scream, "That is not yours to trade." Whatever it is that you have tried to barter with, that body part will be taken from you as punishment. A smart man would wonder how it is that these individuals are capable of honoring the deals that they broker. A smarter man would ask himself why his body parts are of such high value in this economy. Just understand that it is supply and demand. As long as there are fools willing to supply, you shouldn't concern yourself with who is doing the demanding. If you like this video for some reason you want me to come talk about more creepy and weird shit, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe with all notifications enabled, and watch all my other stuff, or I'll use your flesh as currency. I'd like to thank Biodegradable for editing this video. They're a great editor and you should go watch all of their things. Shout out the Inner Circle. Love y'all. Hey, bye.